back. We're getting ready to move into our second segment for today. And of course, we had the Hudut segment, but that means we're just warming up because coming up next, we'll have the wine that will go with Hudut and Campari and everything else. So we're making a full meal today. And we have Campari Promotions doing a special in Belize, and joining us for this conversation, we have Miguel Bardalez, who's the sales manager from Premium Wine and Spirits. We have Sasha Warner Campbell, brand manager for export.
Yes.
And we also have artist Chinseea Lee. Good morning and good. Welcome back to Belize, I should say.
Thank you.
Say, have we confused us?
Yeah, man.
I'm the brand ambassador for Campari.
That's very nice. That's very nice. So we, you guys put this wonderful event together, and then you brought the brand ambassador Shenseea. That's the way we say your name, right? That's the way we say it. Love that personality. That much we can tell you. But a lot of people talk about it. A lot of people love you. They love you. They love you. Reason being is because not only because of your ambassador ways or ambassadorship, but also because you become an idol to young people.
Yes, I've heard many say that I'm a role model.
Yeah, you are.
So I mean, what I naturally do is just be myself and just encourage them to be themselves as well. Because you can't really force anybody to look at what they see on TV and say, I want to be like that, or because I want to get that. No, it's who you are. That's what I would encourage you to be. So that's what I've just been doing.
I always wanted to ask an artist, especially somebody with the magnitude as you, outside of being an artist, who are you on a daily basis? And and the reason why I ask this is because many a times people see an artist and then portray what that artist does on an artist level rather than to be themselves. And I think that's the first and foremost part of being an artist. Who are you outside of being an artist?
Well, it comes back to me being myself because I don't have a split personality. Many artists do, but the same person you see on social media, that's the same person I am throughout my daily life. And when I'm not working, I'm working in the studio. You get me? Or I'm just spending time with my son, but I'm always working. So I don't have any split personality. Yeah. And what I try to do is I try to bring my son in my business life as well, because when I used to sign with Flow and such, I used to carry him in advertisements and all that too. So It's like still a family thing. So I don't have any split personality.
That's you.
Same person on social media, same person I have here right now.
So when did you decide that you were going to pursue your artistic part of yourself professionally?
When I just had my son. I was on maternity leave and I said, I don't think I want to go back. I think I want to do something for me now. I mean, the fact that I have a young one, it's like it pushed me really harder. So I started to write my own music on that time, but I would be up in the mornings, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, making bottles and putting him back to bed. And I can't go back to sleep. I would be there trying to write songs and so forth because I never used to write at all before. And I used to put out covers and people on social media would say, why don't you try to write your own song? So that's what I did. That's the time that I actually find my comfort place, silence, and I'm just writing. Everything flows. So even now, that's the best time writing.
What would you say was the point when you got your affirmation that this is the right choice?
I mean, even up until now, I would say I'm still in that medium right now where I can say, wow, I'm just happy that I did this, and I'm happy that I have my son that really pushed me to go after my dreams. Yeah. So even right now, but I can't say my boss yet. So I can't say that, but even up until now, I can say I did make the right choice, and I'm happy with what I'm doing right now because this is my love, this is my first passion. A lot of people in my family were like, don't be an artist, it's too hard and this and that. I'm like, why you say that? But I've been always singing, so it was either gonna be this or policing.
Really?
Yes. And then they fought me out with policing as well and tried to put me in tourism. So I majored in tourism. I did entertainment management instead of tour. But now I'm here touring and doing entertainment as well.
You keep on, you've got a happy thought. And you know,
Yes.
it boils back to our eye opener this morning. And your happy thought reminds me of mine, your child.
Yes.
How old is your child?
He's turning 3 tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Is he here with you?
No, I wanted to bring him, but I'm gonna leave here and go to a different country. I won't be back until 11 days time, so it's too long.
Yeah.
But I got him a surprise before. And I have it on camera. So and the reaction, trust me, tune into my social media, you'll see his reaction. That in itself alone makes me know that he's not gonna miss me tomorrow.
You know, I got more questions for you, man, for real. You know, and I see this because there are a lot of people who would say, you know what, I don't want to have any kids. I don't want to have any kids. When in reality, to me, being a father, I've got 3, oldest 18. You
I'm
know,
gonna top you with 2
you
more.
know, no, this none or that. I'm only kidding, but you know, I wanted to ask you: did you ever think to yourself that you wanted to have children?
Yes, well, that's why I got pregnant in the first place, to be honest. You know, I had baby fever at the time, as many people would say. And normally, I mean, people would say, yo, you're really stubborn or this and that, and everybody was like, this is gonna be so hard, you're gonna wanna go places and you can't go because you have a baby. I used to have so many people in my corner like, this is it, this is that. It was so much pressure, but at the same time, I put all my trust in God. So I was like, I don't think it would be that bad, you know. And look, everybody's there like, you must glad say you have your child. Because that's what gave me the start.
There you go. That's the reason why I asked the question, because people, like for a lot of people, it's like, you know, I can't see it with the child and not knowing it. To me, it's, you know, it's actually the first machine for you to actually get up and go and then get the world
But because
started.
a lot of people don't have that experience, they tell themselves that, okay, I'm gonna have a baby right now. Oh God, certain things are gonna stop. So it's like them feel like it's the same thing gonna happen to somebody else. But once you don't allow that, it cannot happen to you.
Yeah.
Once you embrace that parenthood, it cannot happen to you. Only good things.
Man, this girl deep. Please make one song about that for me.
Only good things. Because I enjoy every moment of it. I just love my son.
Yeah.
What, to a young woman who's thinking about globally, what would you say was the biggest challenge for you as a female artist?
Time management. Because I'm always up and about, so the time, it really comes down on me because I have other songs I have to write, I have things I have to be creative about, interviews, touring, producing, singing, everything. So even now, while I'm on tour, I have to be writing on a plane. So that's how I manage my time. I can't do it any other time because when I reach the hotels, I want to sleep. So while I'm in the air, I try to write my songs, being the fact that it's quiet and all that. So I try to get some work off that way, and then when I land back down, whether on land in Jamaica or any other country, I will try to record quick and fast, then I go again.
So you say that you have to write. Is it because you're just loaded with lyrics, or is it because you just want new material? And
I want new material.
Okay.
I have more lyrics as well, but I want to keep that tempo coming up. I don't plan to stop for now. So right now I have over 100 songs to be released. I can rest right now, but I can't.
We see a lot of Caribbean artists actually branching off and going into other cultures. Like for instance, Machel Montano, who is actually, and then we had Tanya, who was here last week, who actually wanted to do something with world-renowned Aurelio Martinez. But this is Garifuna music that they're branching off into. How do you feel about that? And do you see yourself doing things like that?
I told myself when I just came on the scene that I want to be an everybody's artist. You can put me on any platform and I'm able to perform. You get me? So I told them that, yes, I'm gonna do dancehall, but the major that I wanna do, I wanna go international on like a pop level, Rihanna type level. I can rap as well, so I'll definitely mix it with that as well. And right now, I'm working with soca artists. I mean, I've worked with Bungie Garlin. I just did a song with Patrice Roberts, and we'll have another collaboration coming up with Nyla Blackman. So I'm not limiting myself to anything. Once a music, I'm dead. Once I call music, they may call Shenseea name. Any type of music, I'm open to it all.
Cool.
Now, the other question I have is very often in terms of your social media profile, how would you categorize yourself?
Humorous. A lot of people say they view my profile and they love the type of artist I am. I make them laugh. I give them good music. I give them pictures, you know. You have to fill up them eyes sometimes. So it's like I model on my social media, I give jokes on my social media, and I promote my craft. So it's 3 in 1 for me.
Okay, that's right.
So I keep the elders entertained, I keep the young people entertained, and the middle-aged. Everybody follow me. Why do you have so much followers? They love it.
Let's talk a little bit about your collaboration with Campari. How did that come about?
Yeah.
Well, they saw me fit as an ambassador. I think it was last year they took me on. So we're here right now promoting the events that we have this weekend. We have Sit and Sip tonight, and tomorrow we're gonna be at John's birthday party. Papa John's birthday party at Island Grill, Island Bar and Grill.
In Dangriga, yes. For the 17th night.
Dangriga, you want it?
Dangriga, me want it.
You ever done Spunta Rock?
You stand up on a rock? That's it, right?
You have got the challenge tomorrow on the 17th.
Well, I'm open to it as well.
You know, you want sweat, I swear.
Yes, no problem. But just make sure that you guys try one of the Campari mixes. We have 3. You can either try it with rum cream, you can try it with grapefruit soda or orange juice. My favorite is grapefruit. I would suggest that one for sure.
Easy.
Only for $10. Anyone of them.
$10.
Yeah, 3 for 10
Yeah, 3 for
is
10.
what we're pushing this week.
All right.
Yeah, so Sit and Sip and at Dangriga, 3 for 10. So just come out, enjoy your Campari mixes.
And drink responsibly.
Exactly.
I like that. Now, let's talk about Campari because it's something that initially, you know, when Campari came into the Belize market, you know, it was considered a man's drink because I like bitters. Is it a man's drink?
Well, not necessarily, you know. Campari appeals to both sexes, female and male.
Sure.
And for me, how I describe the liquid is on your palate, it's bitter at first. The next time you have it, it's a little sweet. And then it gets even sweeter with the next drink. So you need to have it consistently at least 3 times to get over the bitter taste. And trust me, once you start drinking Campari, you never turn back. You never turn back.
And it's an acquired taste, you know, because I mean, the first time I got introduced to Campari, I mean, it was like over 10 years ago. I mean, I first started drinking it with UHT milk, you know. But now, you know, when we introduce it to people that say, okay, it has a bittersweet, and they want to get a better palate taste to it, then we mix it along with the ginger ale, which gives it a better blend, you know. So that's like an introduction blend so people can try it, and then from there, they are basically phasing to try it more and more now.
You know,
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I like about what he mentioned, bittersweet? Bittersweet to me is like, for this is like having a bad secret that you don't want to tell nobody, but you smile at it because it's sweet. That's what I see there.
Alright, so you can try it with any one of your favorite chasers. Anyone.
Anyone. And if whatever your favorite drink is, trust me, just add a shot of Campari and you'll never turn back.
And how about Campari shots?
Well, if you're up to it, as Shenseea say, you have it tough.
What is the favorite in the Belize market in terms of chasers with Campari?
Well, basically right now, I mean, if we're looking at the demographics, I mean, you have, when it started, there was a lot of mix with milk. Right now, it's much more with grapefruit and also the orange juice, you know. But I mean, people try it along with soda, but for the most part, it has been the orange juice and grapefruit that's been taken, you know, as the best mixes so far.
It's definitely something to reckon with, because if I'm not mistaken, you have ambassadors such as Jessica Alba, who actually modeled this. So you know, I think it's definitely something close to what we all get used to. But like you said, it's an acquired taste. It's something that you need to take 1, then 2, and then you can't walk back. But let's talk about the events for this weekend, like Shen said. So the collab with that, how did you come around with this? You know,
Well, you know, I mean, of course, we as we're Premium Wines, of course, we're the sole distributors for Campari in Belize. So, I mean, of course, Sasha and team from Jamaica, they say, okay, we have this grand idea. Let's go. I mean, we have our brand ambassador, Shenseea. Let's go and push Campari nights. Let's get to the best venues and have more people try Campari and push the brand. So for now, what we're doing is, of course, last night we did like a little caravan in the city. We did, of course, D-Spot. We did Pier 1, Thursday, and we did Sit and Sip, which was basically I was the last stop, no? And what we did, of course, we pushed all our Campari cocktails, as we mentioned. 3 for $10, of course, very good deals. We had our Campari girls here from Jamaica too.
Wow.
The DJ, you know, we had, I mean, he was basically, I mean, he mashed up the floor. Can I use that term, mash up the floor?
Yes, man.
Sit and Sip was really, I mean, it was really thumping last night. So, I mean, it's of course everything when we have, as a group, we have all the elements entwined together to promote a brand. I mean, it's for us to get much more exposure, no?
One team, one dream.
Yeah, exactly.
And not to neglect Chinsea's appearances this weekend with
yes.
Sit and Sip and with Dan Grigor. We are also having the winner trip to Carnival, to Trinidad Carnival promotion happening as well at your favorite supermarkets. So you can visit. All you have to do is purchase either the quart or the 1 liter Campari, and you write your name on the back of the receipt and drop it in the Campari box in
And
the
the
outlet.
number.
Oh yes,
number.
remember
Very
it's your
important.
name and your number, because we won't know to call you when we
Yes.
pick you. So write your name and your number and drop it in the Campari box, and who knows, you may be the lucky person winning an all expenses paid trip to Trinidad Carnival. So you're getting free accommodations, free flight, 2 costumes, so you can bring a friend. It's not just you. And you're getting spending money and all access passes to all the Campari sponsored events in Trinidad 2019.
Is this happening only in Belize, or
No,
is it
this is-
happening
This
in
is
different
only
Caribbean?
only in Belize. We're doing winter trip to Trinidad Carnival.
And we have basically, I mean, we started in Belize City, of course, all the participating stores. I can name a couple. J&W, we have Publix downtown, you have 88 on the boulevard, and we have extended all the way to the south. By next week, we should be covering the San Ignacio area and also the north area. But I mean, we want people to look out for it. You know, it's a very good consumer promotion. I mean, nobody wants to miss out on a good Christmas gift, you know. And it runs all the way up to at least the 3rd week in December, where we'll pick that winner. No? Yeah.
Cool.
So.
Now, what would you say distinguishing Campari, a party with Campari?
What distinguishes it?
Yeah.
Well, you know, Campari is a very stylish brand. And so we partner with event promoters, and events and promotions must look and feel stylish, because that is what the brand portrays. So when you drink Campari and you're seen drinking Campari, people look at you differently, because they know that you have found something different out of the box. And the red liquid is very distinctive. So once somebody sees you drinking this red liquid, they're like,
Campari.
yeah. So, you know, Campari just speaks to that, being stylish, being different.
Yeah. Nice.
And I remember for September this year, just seeing the red T-shirts with just a Campari.
Yeah.
I'm not usually somebody who wants a T-shirt with a brand on it, but I said, I want a Campari T-shirt, you know, because it looks so cool. But the events, how do you work your brand ambassador to make it, you know, kind of a different event than just, you know, an artist coming and you have the Campari there? How do you make sure that there's a good fusion between the artist and your product?
Well, Chinseea is actually indoctrinated in Campari, so she understands the brand very well, and she understands where we want to grow, because she's also on the rise as an artist. So both Campari and Chinseea are growing together, and so
Exactly.
she understands that we speak to her to help grow her footprint throughout the region, and she helps us on her journey.
Exactly, we share audiences. So all my fans gonna come out over 80, yes, and try the Campari.
What would you say to someone who has not tried Campari yet? To get them
You
to
tell them the
test?
truth. It's bittersweet. You might not like it on the first try, but after, you will get addicted, like me. I'm not really a liquor person, but Campari, I drink Campari straight. I drink it with grapefruit juice as well. That's like the only liquor I drink. Separate and apart from wine, which I don't do often, but Campari, I do.
Yeah, I can put it like yesterday we had a conversation, and one of the things that stood out, I said, it's a new experience, no? Let's put it that way. I mean, you're trying something new, so it's like a very new experience. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
The Belize market, how different is it from Jamaica's market and the trust that you have there in terms of penetrating the market?
Well, from my observation, because this is my first time in Belize,
Oh, cool.
it reminds me so much of when Campari was in its infantile stage in Jamaica. And so, as I've shared with Mike, we have to go to the consumers. We have to go to the bars. We have to introduce the product there. We have to tell them, try it with your favorite drink. And trust me, once you get the consumers to try it there, and they themselves start to try mixing it with different things, because that's where most of the mixes are born as well. It's born at the consumer level. So it's not very different from Jamaica. So we're trying the same growth strategy that we used in Jamaica throughout the region and in Belize, which is go to the consumer and sample. Let them taste it. Let them understand that the brand is very versatile. It can go with almost anything that you like to drink. So just add a little Campari.
Easy.
Just add a little bit.
So being that this is your first time in the country and promoting Campari, knowing that Belizeans do drink Campari, what are your thoughts? You visited all the party spots and the hot ones as well. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts? Why I love to party with you guys. You guys have a good energy, I'm telling you.
You're going south as well this weekend.
Yes,
I don't
I'll
know
be
what
there.
happened. I swear you're gonna stay in this
That's what I told her, you know.
because going down south, especially this weekend. Oh my goodness. God.
What can people expect with you in the party and Campari?
Definitely some vibrant performance, because I'm gonna be hitting the stage, of course. So make sure say you have your Campari drink in hand. Make sure you know the favorite Shenseea song, because we're gonna sing out and we're gonna party, we're gonna move up and down, jump up and down all over the place, because this is what Campari is about. It makes you feel good. You get me? We're having a good time. So all my people, come out, sit and sip today and John tomorrow. Papa John.
Yeah, Islands Bar and Grill,
Even
yeah.
have the Papa. Papa John's tomorrow.
Wow. Hey, you know, it's definitely going to be a wonderful time, and especially with the product, it's going to be excellent. So, guys, I tell you what, normally it's Breeze because this drink is good and whatnot. Breeze because this experience down south is going to be good.
Yeah.
He looks like he really love down there, yo.
He's from the south.
Okay.
That's the cultural capital, so you know there's going to be a great party
Yes.
all
Oh
weekend.
my God.
I love how you guys talk about this. This reminds me of us talking about Jamaica. Like, you should come to Jamaica when we sick. But definitely, we look up for it. No surprises. He's told us everything.
See? People will be looking out for you too.
Of course, no problem. I mean, I have a lot of
gosh.
supporters here in Belize. The last time I came, it was like a down here I come from. The amount of love that I got from here, it's amazing. So big up Belize.
You want to build one house when you get over. So. Oh my God.
You still got that one?
So let's just talk a final thing about Campari and its availability in the Belize market. Where can it be had? You know, ease of access.
Well, actually, Campari is, I mean, you can go anywhere and ask for Campari from the mom and pop, which is basically what Sasha talked about. When we grow from all the way down to up. But right now it's at mom and pops, it's at basically all the supermarkets, the bars. You know, we talk about penetration and coverage. That's what we want to, of course, get to that level where we can excel in coverage. But anywhere in the city, anywhere in Belize, you go to any, we call it a outlet, it's gonna be there, you know. So Campari right now is pretty much in every outlet.
It's famous.
Yes.
And remember, just turn up at any one of our participating bars for the Campari nights, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday nights in Belize. And we're running it up until December, is it?
Yes, all the way up to December, along with the campaign to win a trip, no?
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely.
All right. So again, before you go, how do you get to win this trip?
All right.
So you buy either your
1
quart
liter
or your 1 liter.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Write
So this
your
is a 1
name
liter.
and
is a
number.
quart.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
You cannot buy 2 quarts.
Yeah.
Is it not enough? Write your name and your number at the back of the receipt and drop it in any drop box at the supermarket, the participating supermarket.
Right.
So make sure it's in participation of the Campari.
Okay. Now, we're talking about Campari, but you said something that, rap. I want to hear you rap because I'm sure people have just want to leave.
Off air. I have no edited version of my rap. But I'm definitely going to work on that because this is actually not the first medium that's under 18, that's family friendly that people have asked me to rap. So I definitely have to go and work on that. But it's pretty sick. You can go and check it out on my YouTube as well at Shenseea Vivo. So make sure to subscribe as well to get notified.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
And remember, you have the opportunity to enjoy the Campari party and jump on the train as it goes across the country tonight in Belize City, and then you can go down south and have a party with a purpose with Campari. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
We're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, it will be to talk about the Children's Day Prelude. You report from the steering committee speaks on children's rights. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these messages.
Walk for 1,000 miles, but they say you're tired of walking aisles. You're not in a ring with your circus, bring me a fall back, cause in all that you're not ready at all, ready for all. This unconditional love I got for you. This love I got for you. You're not ready at all, ready for all. This unconditional love I got for you. This love I got for you. Want everybody like Satan. While you cheat, you're loving me, I wait on. Deleting your conversations. Why you so hard, boy, you a must mason. Oh why, why you so caught up living the hype life? Party day and night, 40 days and night. This unconditional love I got for you. This love I got for you. You're not ready at all, ready for all. This unconditional love I got for you. This love I got for you. You're not ready at all, ready for